Yo, what is up, friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council? My name's Daimien Kamiya and I'm the Omni King. Sorry about the hour pushback. Well, honestly, I lost track of time. Like, today, so the stream started at 7, because I always start the stream 3 hours after I get out of work, generally speaking. But I was so focused on work today, I didn't realize I was actually done at 4. Like, I thought I was done at 5. So I had planned my day for 8 o'clock to start the stream, even though it's on my schedule for 7 and everything. But yeah, so the day just kind of got away from me. I still left work at 4, but like my mind wasn't in the position to start the stream at 7. So here it is, 8 o'clock. We're starting the stream and we're going to get in, and it is magic only, as it's been for the last 4 streams. Now the 5th one. We are going to see how well this keeps going. I'm kind of surprised it's worked out as well as it has. Obviously the class mod I have kind of stacked everything in my favor, but yeah, let's just get right into it here. And nothing else to say. Yeah, so it's been a while. Been at least 2 weeks, because I postponed this 1 week, and then it was Genshin last week. So now we're finally getting back into it. All right. Where am I? And what quests do I have? Oops. Oh, already failed the run. Okay. All right. Meet the Will of Fate is not what we're doing. So we're actually story progressing. Now, I did discover, as I mentioned a couple times, that this game is way more fun Did I actually, like, complete the shrines? When you're not stopping to fight everything. Like, if I'm actually kind of trying to speed through things a bit faster, way more fun.
Only the barest wisps of sunlight have crept down to this, the deepest trench of the ocean depths. Ooh, I just remembered! You're gonna meet one of my favorite characters.
I remember when I was your favorite. See how that turned out? Watch your back, Fate Maker, or you might find some fangs in it.
My favorite thing about this game, though, is mostly that it really expresses that the DM cannot, like, to be a good dungeon master, you have to prepare for most outcomes. You can't simply just assume that you're running a linear campaign, right? right? Like, and there's no more case in point than this, where Tina creates a character that she really wants them to love, but they're just suspicious of her off the bat and dislike her, and Tina keeps trying to get her to prove herself, but they keep hating her more.
He seems to wish you no harm.
What are you doing down here, smooth skin?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a little salt on the way she said smooth skin. I'm offended, I think.
Honestly, I don't even.
1 second. Yeah. I have to manually change the profile because Razer Synapses 3 is a perfect piece of software that never malfunctions at all and always allows me to use any game I want in the profiles, no matter what.
See what the big deal is about having skin. Sometimes skin's too dry, sometimes skin's too wet. Ugh, no thanks.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. It's a skin thing.
Okay, the next person to say skin is spontaneously combusting!
She said it first!
You know what? You're here sulking alone in the depths of darkness and honestly mood. So, this one's...
I am sorry. It has been a very long time since I spoke with
It's been so
everyone.
long
Of
since I
course,
used this.
you seek passage. I can aid you.
Like, why did it take the
Here,
fifth playthrough
this cipher.
to use this voice pack?
Now, gaze upon the shrine and let the words flow through you.
Ya, drill, ya. Whoa. Is this abyssal? I've always wanted to do an immersion course on that.
Only the coiled may be granted passage through the drowned abyss. This cipher grants you our speech. There are 3 more shrines. You must intone their words aloud before the doors to the Temple of Sacrifice will open. This was once a sacred place to me and my sisters, long ago when we shared skies, before the days of change, before the drought. You must reach the Temple of Sacrifice. Inside is a light that will grant us passage.
More for the culling!
Okay.
Oh my God, stay put.
And not just because she used the S word.
Yeah, she's got too many proper nouns going on. Chains, drowning, sacrifice.
What? No! She's great! I really want you to like her! You guys trusted the skeleton man just fine?
Yeah, he was a pirate.
Okay, well, with your detect intent ability, you can tell that she's a real sweetheart, who's honest and trustworthy, and you love her.
Yeah, but the priestess class has the conceal intent ability.
Forgot, what did I put enter on? Oh, there it is.
The 3 sisters. You must stop them singing their intoxicating siren song. They lured my men into their foul nest, and unto their doom, I'm sure of it. Oh, I wish I could have saved them my own self, but I got trapped here when the whole bloomin' drink exploded and dropped this flot. Come on me. Was it Jetsam? Either way, please. Oh, put my men out of their encorsed misery and in those twisted witches before they do more harm.
Fear not, brave sailor. You go to death. Embrace her. Good thing he wasn't alive to hear that. Now to fulfill his dying wish.
Just so we're clear here, that now dead pirate was talking about sirens, right? As in the dangerous women that lure sailors to doom via drowning?
And not the magical ladies who are very real in our world.
Yep, you got it.
I love how they had to. I still love that they had to clarify that.
Like this one. They're tough.
But not tough enough to resist our siren song.
I will not fall under the sway of such a beautiful song. Okay, you got me.
Sisters, I believe we have found our champion. Champion, go and defeat, slay, kill Captain Claw.
I am yours to command, and I shall send Captain Claw on to death for you.
So, what? We're just under the spell of these coiled ladies now?
Yep, gotta do whatever they say.
Sounds just like...
Captain Claw, I bring you a gift. The gift of death. Get out of here. Fine, I'll make an appetizer out of your little pets. My rocks are bigger.
Die!
Wait, are those crabs talking?
And they sound real depressed, too.
Pay me back later, okay? Basta presto! The power of Captain Claw's bellow breaks the enchantment of the Slither Sisters. What's going on? Where am I? Who are you?
I asked myself the same thing on the day the Slither Sisters cursed me and my crab brethren with consciousness.
I'm afraid I have a few follow-up questions for you.
That's all consciousness is. An endless march of questions for which there are no answers. How can you stand to live like this?
Well, when you put it that...
It was a rhetorical question. All I want, all we want, is to return to a blissful life of scuttling to and fro without a care in the world. What a curse it is to care.
Poor crabs.
Please help us. Together we can destroy the sisters. First, you must destroy the clamplifiers. They're magical resonance boosters which amplify and strengthen the power of their song.
So, don't know what my luck is gonna be on being able to shoot all these things down. Or, like, grenade them all down.
Got you a gift from space!
Obviously, we'll do what we can, but if I have to shoot one for progression, so be it.
Seriously? I was just getting started. I never want to wait again.
Why? Why does it feel the need to specifically go upwards? If I shoot the thing specifically, it actually goes up. If I put it... Thank
Why do
you.
suppose the crabs couldn't destroy these clamplifiers themselves?
Excellent question. Oh, that works on you. This seems like a bad omen for you.
Come on. Get out of the ground!
Whatever it takes.
We'd have crushed the clamplifiers ourselves, but our claws are more decorative than folks imagine. We weren't ashamed of it until those damn sisters cursed us.
I'm learning so much.
Now that you've destroyed the amplifiers, the sisters won't be able to charm you again. I'll meet you at the lair. Why don't you three slither out of that hole you hide in and face us?
Well, if it isn't our pal. Claw, Claw. How's consciousness treating you, Squirt? And our champion. We had such high hopes for you.
I'm sure you did.
Shame.
Can I attack you now?
Keep the crab alive to wallow in the pain of his own existence.
Can you hurry up so you can die?
We're gonna have some fun with you.
One dead. Two dead. Three dead.
Finally, a sigh of relief.
Thank you. You are indeed a champion. With the curse lifted, I can feel my consciousness fading.
Alright. I need to go up here because there is indeed an obelisk there. I said I wanted to do the obelisks. I'm not doing the, like, the running things, like the puzzles anymore.
Be free of your nagging consciousness, my crustaceous comrade. Drill photography.
The stuff she's making us read sounds super evil.
What? You don't know? It could be like a recipe or something.
Yeah, a recipe for people.
Ixnay on the animalism K. We're keeping it rated T for Tina here.
Alright. Which way am I going here? I am going to the left.
This one shall make.
I am still going to the left. Yeah, like this is basically where I learned that I can have more fun by not dragging out everything. And this is going to be a very important lesson to learn because my the final playthrough. So for those, you know, that still don't know, this is magic, dark magic spells only. That's the playthrough here. And abilities are open on all three playthroughs. The next one will be frost and shock melee only, and the final one is fire, poison, gun only. I can use any type of gun I want, just that it has to be fire or poison elements. The problem is these guys I know resist both fire and poison. So that's going to be a really fun experience. So the less of them I have to fight, the better. I know they resist a lot. I think it's dark magic and shock that are the only things they don't resist.
You may enter the temple of sacrifice.
Why do I get the feeling we're the sacrifice?
Quit it! Kasara's cool, okay?
If Tina wanted Kasara to be cool, she really should have rethought some of the names here.
Even after the drowning, my sisters continue to practice profane rituals. I have observed their rites and know them well. We will need to light a fire.
Why would there be a fire pit in an underwater temple?
Because it, surprise ambush!
Oh my god, it's him! It's him!
Now, you're done! Crushing news! Okay, I came up with a reason for the fire!
This is no ordinary fire, seeker of passage. You will need a magical amberjack, a fiery fish whose flames burn even underwater.
Right. But all the fish died when we blew up the ocean.
Fine! Then there's one in a chest right in front of you!
That is one dead fish. Could it still light a fire?
Wow, Valentine, I didn't know we had a fishologist in the house! It's a magic fire fish! And it's got tons of magic fire juice still all up in it, okay?
Whoops, wrong button.
Perfect. Now complete the sacrifice.
All right, newbie. Time to give up all your blood.
The fish itself is the sacrifice.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
The temple has accepted your sacrifice. Follow that light. It will take you to the final step of your passage.
Yo, Igor, how are you, man? I am doing well today. I had actually a pretty fantastic day at work today.
Just makes my skin.
And it's Chloe as well. Oh my god, everyone's showing up out of the woodworks.
It makes my skull.
I had a pretty fantastic day. How are you as well, Chloe?
That's the word you wanted to use because there's another S word that you could use. I mean, there's still some time for spontaneous combustion.
Nope.
You arrived just in time for this obelisk.
A phrase that everyone else uses. Makes my skull crawl. Normal.
Yep.
Got you a gift from space!
I forget what the boss is on this one.
Yay! Or soon to be dead incoming.
Group up, group up, group up, dead! Let's go! Let the meteors rain!
Yes! Waiting was so awful!
I just had one of those days at work where you had your few things that go wrong, but like pretty much most things went right. Right? Now tomorrow's the day where everything goes wrong, but, you know. I don't know, if we're playing Rules of 3, Monday went pretty wrong. I was off Monday, but I was told Monday went pretty wrong. So if we're going Rules of 3, tomorrow should be pretty good. Can you not burrow underground so I can kill you, please?
Still, the crab falls. His mighty knee claw
And this is a pretty deadly playthrough. I feel like I've self-downed myself more than anything. But 'tis the way of a Graveborn. Makes me wonder. Dumb question, but I'm gonna ask. Have you ever heard of the term... Yo, Nick! How are you, man? Have you guys ever heard of the term, the rule of thirds? Like, have you ever heard of that? I feel like Nick probably has. Yeah, the rule of thirds. Maybe it has other names. This is just the name I know it as.
You shall find that a certain archaeologist is in distress and requires your aid.
Why is nothing dying? The rule of thirds is that anything done in a set of threes will involve at least one failure. So if you do the same thing 3 times, the third one's going to be a failure. If you're shown a video of someone doing a challenge 3 times, the third one will be a failure. That kind of thing. It's the one in 3. Like, let me look it up just to make sure I'm getting this right. Rule of thirds. Not in photography. Or is it rule of threes? Here. Rule of 3. When asking someone about... nope, we're not, No, those are entirely different circumstances of rule of 3. Oh no, I might be thinking of someone else. Yeah, I think that's generally what it is. Bad things come in 3s or something. All I was able to find on Urban Dictionary was one referring to something about sexual partners. And the other one was about, there's like, if a female hits a man 3 times, he's allowed to hit back. Which is still dumb. There's one about video games where most bosses take 3 hits to beat. And then one where the third joke is... a joke is at its funniest when used for the 3rd time. Oh, you are? That's good. Which one was this one? I did start watching, how Realist Hero rebuilt the kingdom. I'm still on season 1, but I did start watching it. Salvos. I've not heard of that one. Give me a brief synopsis. It's new? Ah, okay.
Hello! I'll get right to it, shall I? My team and I have been studying these ancient glyphs, but the coiled have been preying upon us, and I'm all that's left. Perhaps you can, take care of them? Like now, for instance?
Walk on, warm blood.
Oh, don't worry.
Death's too good for you! The sky is falling! Time to put someone in a cast. Dead thing's walking!
Wow, I do a lot of damage with dark magic. Alright, time for everyone's favorite character.
Done! But that was just a raiding party. You'll have to kill all of them before we're safe.
I got this. We need not resort to violence. The most powerful weapon of all is diplomacy.
Oh, you're serious. Hold on, let me laugh even harder. Plus, you're a bit. I'm gonna go with grating to talk to.
But I learned a new spell.
Alright, let's have Claptrap do diplomacy. You know, it worked beautifully the last 4 playthroughs.
Wait, Claptrap isn't even there.
Yeah, how's he gonna do anything?
Whoop, just a second.
I also learned the blink apart spell. Who needs wheels when I've got like 15 spell slots left in the tank?
Kablam, suckers! Clap trap!
There's not a moment to lose. You know the magic missile? Meet me there. That missile is chock full of magical essence to make my voice even more amazing. Have fun catching up with your dumb legs.
Okay. So it's just about a demon getting stronger in the demon world.
You made it! Great! I need your help. For the spell to work, we've got to set the right mood. So, go ahead and shoot stuff and blow things up!
Violence without the end result of death? Whatever you say, little bot. Don't look up! Finally, a sigh of relief.
My voice, it's changing. I'm a lean, mean negotiating machine. Look alive, recruit.
I will say, because this is a replacement Claptrap voice actor, like this isn't the original VA,
Not far from here. Meet me there before
I do want to compliment him for his work on this mission, or because I believe it's him. Who voices Claptrap in Wonderlands? Claptrap Wonderlands VA. Jim Ferronda. Yeah. Jim Ferronda. So yeah, it is a guy. But like he did a great job having to modify Claptrap's voice for like basically play Claptrap in roles in this quest line. As someone that's not the original VA, that I could say that's pretty hard to do. Because you're trying to not only match someone else's created voice, but then also have to accent it and characterize it based on the situation. You're like, now he needs to do Drill Sergeant Claptrap.
Go on then, little diplomat. Let's see how this
And then he has like hippie Claptrap, and then suave Claptrap.
empty threats or butt kissing. I'm here on a mission, a peace mission. Cease all hostilities immediately, and you'll slither out of here alive. But if you screw with me, I swear on my circuits, I will scatter your scales all over this beautiful seabed. Negotiation failed, recruit. Too crafty,
Dead.
Play tab, nothing on me. Goody, more fodder. Got you a gift from space. Enjoy your vacation. Patience, dirt.
Idiots. So it's just about a demon leveling up and trying to return to his home while living in a human world where presumably they hate him because he's a demon.
Feeling of everything I see yet, or
no, none of that now. The first step to a successful negotiation is having a winning attitude. Don't be such a negative. Yes, these are perfect. While I do the ritual, you frolic and prance around the flowers.
look, I'll just.
Yes, I can feel the power of the flowers totally flowing through my capacitors. I'm like in tune with the flower song of the cosmos. Right on, flower power. I saw some coiled brothers and sisters to chill out. Come on and join me when you're ready.
Well, like, I can believe it because it's like every fantasy story always has those like few humans that will be accepting, right? Like,
All children of the universe. So if you could, like, stop killing our archaeologist brothers and sisters, give peace a chance, that would be, like, far out.
You're dead. Getting hit by my action skill is basically a death sentence. Because not only does it just do a lot of damage, but the status damage afterwards. I am so stacked for dark magic that getting hit with the status is a death sentence. I'm literally leeching their life dry.
Okay, I admit that could have gone better. But this next voice is sure to charm them. We tried aggressive, we tried peaceful, now we need to find an opportunistic middle ground. Piracy! I saw a sunken pirate ship that's probably...
We tried aggressive, we tried peaceful, now the opportunistic middle ground, piracy.
Just kidding. First we need some pirate ambiance. Minions, slash some rockets or something. Pirates love fighting.
So Chloe,
Right, swashbuckle.
I apologize, Nick, but I gotta ask Chloe. Chloe, did you pull for Klee or Eula? And did you aim to get Klee's new adorable outfit? Because I'm gonna have to second guess our friendship here. Depending on your answer. Chloe isn't always the most, like, yeah. You lost the 50-50 to Klee! Come on! Are you gonna keep trying? Who'd you get instead? Who did you lose on the 50-50 to? Was it Jean? Did Jean stuff her in solitary and take the banner instead? Chi-Chi. Now that's just quite ironic. The one standard banner I don't have is the one you lost the 50-50 to for Klee.
Sometimes. I don't know, I can't shake the feeling that something's out there, listening in on our private conversations.
You're being paranoid. Who would want to listen in on this?
Maybe that's more coincidental, but still. One day I'll get Chi-Chi. One day. I'll probably have all the other characters like C27 before I get Chi-Chi. So, my opinion on the event right now, it's good. My one thumbs down is that Klee did not meet Nahida, so my two favorite characters did not meet yet. Or two of my favorite characters have not met. Like, I have a favorite character from each region, right? Klee is my favorite Mondstadt. Chongyun is my favorite Liwa. Well, I don't know. It's debatable. I feel like we have to go gendered on this. So Klee's my favorite female character from Mondstadt. Oh, no, that's still hard because I like Fischl. Fischl and Klee are my two favorites from Mondstadt. I don't know. I really like Ningguang and Yellen. I'm just going to say that. Ningguang and Yellen, I really like them. I like Chongyun's playstyle, but I really like Ningguang and Yellen. And then, Inazuma, I like Shinobu and Miko. But I do like Seiyu and Raiden as well. And then Sumeru, Nahida is my favorite character in the game. She is literally adorable, cute. I love her.
What's happening, baby?
Oh, really? That's kind of interesting.
Did you shine your scales, or do you always light up the room?
Check out the chassis.
Like, Genshin's really good at making the cute characters cute. Can we just agree with that? Like the voice actors they found for some of the characters, like Nahida and Klee, just did like a fantastic job.
Hey there, Sugar Fangs. You can quit your praying, because Claptrap's on the
That's
scene.
cool.
I know you're coiled, but maybe we can unwind over some negotiation.
Last manga related news I heard was about Oshinoko, where the author has already decided how the show's how it's gonna end, and fans were not happy. Even though apparently with this last manga, when he said that, there was still like 60 more chapters, which is easily at least a year more of content, right? Like, we can definitely see, like, people really need to chill. Like, I appreciate an author that writes a story and ends it. He doesn't milk it fucking dry. Name, like, I swear to God, like, we have the phrase Simpsons did it, because, like, what has the Simpsons not done? And I swear to God, the anime equivalent of that is One Piece or Naruto did it. I wouldn't be surprised if he's already figured out how it's gonna end. It doesn't necessarily, like, mean it's gonna end anytime soon. Like, the thing is, there are actual authors that make the ending to their story before they write anything else. And they write the story to reach that ending. Right? It's just the nature of how some people write. Like, if he has an idea of what he wants his conclusion to be, then that's fine, but it doesn't mean the show or the franchise is ending anytime soon. It could be ending 3 years from now, right? All the article said was that he knows how he's going to end it. He didn't say, "Oh, it's ending in 3 weeks, guys." No, he just knows how it's going to end. Which apparently, like I said, he did with his previous manga too. Right? And there was still a year left of content. Exactly, that's what I mean. In that case, pretty much everything you could almost argue is filler. I want to ask you a question on this one, Nick. I have my answer, even though I've not watched all of either series, but I want your answer. What show do you think has better filler, Naruto or One Piece?
It's coarse and rough and tastes terrible. Oh, hell.
Oh, absolutely it did. But I'm curious as to your opinion on that. What do you think had better filler, Naruto or One Piece?
I knew you'd come. Now, help me out. All this sand is clogging up my room.
Exciting times? I never want to wait again.
I want to hear your answer before I explain mine. Like, One Piece in the beginning had filler arcs that were longer than actual arcs, I'm pretty sure.
I wanted you to just shut up for a second. But I suppose that was too much to hope for.
What a day! Well, I guess we should tell Quibble the good news.
Yeah, I'm personally gonna say, from my own opinion, I agree with you. Don't get me wrong, I do agree with you. I do think Naruto could have timed its filler better. Hey, we're in the middle of the pain arc. What's better? Let's interrupt it with backstory flashbacks of Minato and his team that is completely irrelevant to the current primary plot of the anime right now. But I will say I personally prefer One Piece's filler because I like the family dynamic that One Piece represents, that it has with its crew. I like that family dynamic. And the filler does a fantastic job at building upon that, establishing more relationships between members of the crew. Right? Naruto, a lot of the time, the filler doesn't always do that. And a lot of times, it does it in, like, really crappy ways. Like, you know, why isn't Naruto suddenly listening to this friend of his that he's listened to plenty of times before? And also, it was like Pokemon, where it just introduced character of the day. Right? It didn't feel like it was building upon any of the characters. It was more world building. But I liked how One Piece built upon the team. You got to love them more. Right? Like, there was a filler arc shortly after Alabasta where there was a small, I think, filler episode where it was like the crew went on the island to do something while Robin and Chopper were looking after the ship. And it was like Chopper incredibly paranoid, not trusting Robin, and they learn to Robin understands that though, and they just sit there and talk and get to know each other. Like, I like that. My favorite episode of One Piece that I've seen was a filler episode where Brook is trying to figure out his place on the ship, right? Like, after he joins and he discovers the ship's log and he finds out everything they've done. I've never watched Bleach. You know, the little I know of Bleach, I pretty much know from fan fictions, because many people would stuff Oriheim in there, or Bleach elements like attacks and stuff. I remember there was one girl that was in one that when I looked her up, I thought she was cute. What was her name? She was a visor. Or a visor. The blonde one. I thought she was kind of cute. Hiyori. I thought Hiyori was kind of cute.
The coiled have been handled with extreme tact. Thanks.
Yeah, Bleach never caught on for me. Hell, to be honest, none of those shows did. I didn't watch Naruto until like 2014. Or something like 2013, 2014 was when I started watching Naruto.
Which admittedly is a bit redundant.
And then when I caught up on Naruto, I decided to start watching One Piece, and that was pretty much where it ended until recently, where I started watching others. I actually now I don't like the idea that sometimes it takes like fucking 3 years before another season of an anime comes out, but I do like I like the 12 episode animes. I kind of like that. Like, sometimes I feel like it's rushed, but at other times I like that it just gets through it. And even sometimes within the 12 episodes, there's still fillers. What was it? Reborn as the Villainous or whatever. That one had 3 filler episodes in its 12 episodes. Hell, even in season 2. Because the site I watch actually marks the episodes as filler. So like, I watch on, was it Anime 9 or something like that. And it's like, if the episode is filler, it's colored yellow. One Piece is awesome, but I agree with how Moist Critical said it. It's a slow burn. And, like, the one thing I hate about One Piece the most is that the episodes take fucking forever. Like, the arcs, it takes so long to get through them. Because...
New way to flatline. I've got so much pain to share.
Just because, like, I don't like how long the fight scenes are. I don't like it. I'm gonna be blatantly honest. I hate the length of the fight scenes. I hate how sometimes some arcs are literally just half fight scenes. Those fight scenes are literally what turns, like, basically 6 episodes into 10. Can you not, please?
Finally.
Look, I appreciate how hard you're committing to the dumb hero bit, but you do get you're walking right into her trap, right? It's hacked right in. Even those other idiots at the table can see through it.
That's kind of cool. That was why I never watched Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was like... So it was 2 things. Number 1, I knew the fight scenes always lasted forever. And number 2, every time I turned on the show, every time they were fighting in a canyon. Every time. It's like a fucking Power Rangers episode where they're always in the quarry. Like, god damn it! Is there anywhere else you can fight than a fucking canyon?
Welcome to the gun show. I'm not a dwarf, just stout and angry. It's dangerous out there. Cover yourself in metal.
Chloe, what are some animes that you enjoy? Let's get you involved more in this conversation. And I really wasn't that interested in Dragon Ball anyway. Like just the plot, characters, none of that really interested me. My friend's huge at Dragon Ball, but I'm just like, it's just not my cup of tea. I like, you know, when you got home from school, it was, what was it, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, and Dragon Ball. That was the 2-hour block, and I never cared about Dragon Ball. Didn't really watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but sometimes it would stay on, but I was always there for Pokemon and Digimon. Yeah, Chloe, let's get you in on this conversation. We need to hear about your anime tastes. Nick's an anime expert, so he can give you the thumbs up or the thumbs down.
And Kasara is there waiting for you.
Wait, how did she get here first?
Pretty suspicious.
Look, please, you guys will really like her if you just talk to her a little more.
I am afraid I haven't been completely honest with you.
Aha! I knew it!
There is one last sacrifice to make.
Here it comes.
And I make it gladly. I will go with you.
What?
When my sisters fell to the temptations of drill, I blamed myself. I vowed to remain in solitude for my sins. But you have
Alright, I've not seen any of those, and the only one I've... Like, I know of what a Gundam is, and I've heard of Hellsing, and that's pretty much all I know.
No, there has to be a twist. She's lying. The priestess's maddened sister's attack, drawn by her nefarious spells.
Sisters, I defy you now, as I defied you then. You cannot stop us.
Oh, Nick's already given me a thumbs down.
Got you a gift from space.
I'd still have to say that one of the best animes I've seen so far is, oddly enough, like My Dress Up Darling. I just really like that. Like I said, one of my favorite things in storytelling is character and relationship development. In not taking it too slow, but not rushing it too fast. And it's a chef's kiss. Like, just how they play out Marine and Gojo's relationship. That's why I like that anime so much, and the manga, and why I keep up with the manga. There's a few other mangas I've been kind of reading, but that's the only one so far that I actually I'm fully caught up on and still reading.
Yeah, not buying it.
No, dude,
I don't know what Toonami is.
May I have a hug?
I wonder, is that just like a block? Is that like a anime block on Cartoon Network? Because I'm Canadian, we don't get Cartoon Network, so.
No, she didn't.
She super did, and you said...
I know what I said! Oh, fine! Spontaneous combustion!
Okay. Yeah, growing up, like, Teletoon was our Cartoon Network, but a lot of animes generally appeared on YTV, which was, it's in a way sort of our Nickelodeon.
You did your best, Fate Maker, but you can't save everyone. Not with a bunker master like her.
You didn't really need to kill her off.
Yes, I did. Because you made me. And now I have to throw out this whole story I had ready. You know, she had a troubled past, and a yearning for friendship, and a whole redemption arc, and now it's gone!
I don't know. I just thought you were setting up a cool fight.
Put some bloody armor on you, Nitty.
Well, this could be fun.
Fine, you know what? You wanted a fight? I'll give you a fight!
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
This is the bunker master I know. Welcome to Tantrum City.
That's a big boy! That's a big, big boy!
A new way to flatline.
You guys are ruining the game! Sora was my favorite character!
We're playing the game too. You can't shove a character down our throats and force us to love her.
I'm the bunker master, and when I say go!
YTV kind of had a late night one too, and it was like the shows that had a lot more like censorship to them, or like that you couldn't have Naruto on in the middle of the day because it had like blood and stuff.
Reading was so awful. Here's looking at you, Dad. Welcome to the family.
I enjoyed Naruto too, but I never caught up on it.
You're the one who set the rules. And anyway, if you hadn't said the S word, she would still be alive.
I caught up to where it was in Shippuden on the English release, and then never got back to it. Same with One Piece.
I gotta wish him a happy death day. Boy, call.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I honestly want to see where 4Kids would have gone with One Piece if they continued. That would have been fucking hilarious, because they turned Laboon into an iceberg. So I would have loved to see how that would have gone, knowing now that Laboon is plot crucial because of Brook.
Look, it's just, if you didn't like Sora, then you probably don't like me, and you're gonna leave, and I'm gonna be all alone again.
What? Tina, we're not leaving. We're having fun playing this game with you.
Yeah, that boss fight was awesome. And newbies kicking mega turbo butt as the Fate Maker.
So you're gonna stay?
My favorite censorships that 4Kids had was in the first few seasons of Pokemon. They did and Fox was a part of this too, but they did everything they could to censor out any and all Japanese references.
Do the thing where it says press complete!
Do you see how fragile she really is? All that fear, all that doubt. Where do you think she puts it? Right into this world. She has all of the cruelty of a god and none of the responsibility.
The Fate Maker begins to wonder. With the world torn in two, can balance ever be restored? Is it enough to defeat evil? Or must it be destroyed entirely?
You'd censor it by making it so they just fall into a coma forever. They don't die.
You have emerged from the depths and permanently unlocked a new shortcut. Look at you. Okay, so I got a little spicy back there. You know, Tina had a little bit of a habanero thing going on, but we're gonna get the adventure back on track, okay? Fate Maker, you are nearing the former ocean's edge. But what was once sea level is now a towering cliff. You'll need to find a way up.
No quarter.
This is more than you deserve. There's living afoot. Gross. Try got a little crush on ya. Give me something to cast at this instant.
You tell no tale.
I'm trying to think if there was anything like super specific that 4Kids censored in Pokemon, but The route 4 Kids was going, they wouldn't have gotten away censoring it before the time skip. Remember, they made Laboon an iceberg. They replaced what became a plot central character with an inanimate chunk of ice. That I could kind of understand, though. Especially with how, like how, like, curvaceous a lot of the One Piece characters are.
Be polite to
I
that
could kind of
Lucia,
understand that.
or else.
Oh yeah, like the one where Games had the inflatable boobs.
Find the purpose for the pain.
I feel bad for Porygon. There's one episode that causes the problem, and its evolutions have not appeared for the rest of the franchise. In the anime. Did that actually happen? I don't actually remember that one. That one I super understand because, you know, like, they're really young kids. You're dead. Bad egg of the beefy. 30% movement speed and melee damage. Deals 35% bonus dark magic damage while ward is depleted. Oh, wow. Were they older characters, though? Or were they still, like, 10?
Alas, poor Crabbert.
Oh, my God.
I still have these pinch marks on my fingers. My beloved pet crab, Crabbert, passed away. Natural cause. In the sands. But this morning, I went to visit, and a sea warg had dug out his shell. Please, bring back his shell. I just want him to be at peace.
A new way to flatline. That's too good for you. Patience is so overrated. I've got so much pain to share. That thing's walking.
Doesn't it technically? Or no, it's a bit longer, right? Like, let's be fair, Missy's outfit is still kind of revealing. All right, see you later, Chloe. Thanks for dropping by.
You're done. Now walk it off. Crushing news.
Everyone die.
Yes, bleeding was so awful. Goody, more fodder.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm just glad about? That when the when Pokemon really started to pick up as like a kiddie franchise, they didn't redo the Adventures manga. They kept it separate, its own thing. Because that, like, I've not really read it, but it tells a good story. Right? From what I understand. It tells a pretty decent story. It tells an alternative story, but a much darker story. And I'm glad they didn't scrap it when it was starting to get, like, more popular with younger kids.
Throatus punches would surely aid your blows in finding enemies' soft spots if you completed his shrine.
You know, like, all the characters are different. Like, most of the Kanto gym leaders work for Team Rocket. All the Elite Four members hate humanity.
Any of these Seaworks could have taken my Crabbert.
Like, Lance fucking torched Vermilion City.
Another soul cone. My rocks are
Lance killed more than just a single man. Lance torched an entire city. Like, on the back of his Dragonite, literally just burned down Vermilion City. There's no way only a single man died. Alright, sounds good. I want to get started in the next area, but I don't think I'm going to complete it this stream. I'm just getting this side quest done.
Here's looking at you, Dad.
Don't rest until you found my Crabbert. It was probably that big one who took my Crabbert.
This seems like a bad omen for you.
Oh, god damn it. Where's an enemy? Thank you.
Not the day.
Dead. Yoink!
Life for a life.
That big, nasty Seawork must have hidden my Crabbert shell in that chest.
Why would a Seaworg need to hide a dead crab shell in a chest? Yeah, I can understand that, right? Like, God forbid I have to wait like over a year for My hero, or not my hero. My dress up darling to come out.
Thank you, kind hero. I know that he'll never return to me, but I had to make sure he was at peace.
Like, I can understand. I can absolutely understand why they don't push anime like that, because it's like, you spend money and resources converting the anime, converting a section of the manga into an anime, right? You need to see if the fandom's gonna like it, right? If people are going to enjoy it, you continue making it. And you can't make that off, like, the first seasons can never be guessed upon. Unless the manga's, like, super insanely popular, right? Like, Oshi no Ko, for example, is a great example where people did read the manga, but that first episode blew up the fucking franchise. Like, the twist, you know, where, like, she dies at the end and everything, like, that first episode just shattered the internet for anime fans. And it blew up the franchise. Most people had never even heard of the manga prior to that. And now it's just, like, all completely blown up. Fuck off.
When the Queen's Navy was first formed, they quickly moved to cleanse the seven seas of piracy. This was a resounding success, until the privateers declared that there were actually 8 seas. The Navy rushed to secure the new sea, only to find the pirates were now insistent that there were 12 seas, all told. And so, the game of warg and hare has continued for centuries, with some claims as to the current number.
So you're sticking with her in this pathetic quest, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell my stuff and then I'll probably call the stream here. Really? Did it look fun? Now, were they drifting it like Panzer, or like Panzer, and like the Panzer anime, where they like whip around corners and incredibly like large tanks without causing like nearly any collateral damage?
Fine.
Oh, it actually did look like that? Wow. Who would have thought that would have been a real thing that they animated? We'll buy that. I wouldn't have thought tanks could maneuver like that. Alrighty. So this is where we end it. Tomorrow's stream. What is tomorrow's stream? I forget. Tomorrow's stream is Stardew Valley. Why do I have it set for 9 p.m.? No, that's wrong. That's going to be 8 p.m. Because I get out of work at 5, not 6. So, and same with Dragon's Dogma. Those are both 5. Those are both 5 or 8 p.m. streams. Oh yeah, probably would be, wouldn't it? But yeah, so tomorrow we will be picking up with Stardew Valley. I actually have to make more thumbnails for that because I only ever made thumbnails for the for the 24-hour stream. But yeah, with that said, my name is Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. Be a friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council. I'm going to see you later. Goodbye, everyone.